Hi. Okay, so let's. I want to go back to X and go over some of the things, interesting things I've been seeing lately. You like my shirt here? It's actually a kind of like a Versace shirt. A little pricey, but I have a few of them. Okay, so here's an interesting one I just found. No one needs to be less white, black, or brown. Please just focus on being less dumb. I like that. That that kind of makes sense. Okay. uh, oh, there's some T-shirts here. This one has a little poem on the back of it. It says, "Roses are red, Kamala is not black, Joe has dementia, and Hunt is on crack." I like that one. That was pretty cool. I thought that's funny. Okay, we need a little bit of humor, right? Uh, okay, go to the light. Okay, here's one that says, "She needs Jesus. Go to the light and see Jesus." Okay, that's okay. Interesting how lately I saw something on the news that's saying that people are falling out of religion. They're like, there's less people going to church and to synagogues and a little bit of a downward spiral of religion. I think actually now probably more than we need religion now with all the things that are going on in the world. You know, it kind of keeps things in order. Religion. Uh, okay, let's see what else we got going on here. There's a lot of comments everywhere, and I'm trying to find something. Let's see. Keep fighting. Let's see here. Biden let them in. Kamala will make them Americans. Okay, obviously they're talking about migration here in the States. I don't know why it's getting like okay. Here we go. Take the truth about Marxism quiz. Let's see. Okay. Uh, okay, here's a Marxism quiz. True or false? Marxists believe that human nature is challengeable. True or false? Uh, I say they probably think that's true. How many people were killed at the ends of the 20th century Marxism? Uh, I'm not quite sure about that. I don't know how many were killed hands of the 20th century Marxists. I'm going to say 25 million. Okay, let's see. We're going to find out at the end if this is what my answers are true or not. Um, True or false? Marxism abolishes private property. Uh, I'm not sure. I will say true. How many countries has Marxism succeeded in? Zero. True or false? Marxism is compatible with democracy and liberty. False. Which of these modern movements are based on Marxism? Okay. Black Lives Matter, transgenderism, queer theory, all of the above. All of the above. Uh, I'm going to say Black Lives Matter. Uh, True or false? Marxism has helped reduce poverty around the world. False. Okay, so they want me to put some more information about myself. I'm not crazy to do that, but I'll do it just for the sake. Okay, your answers are below. Check your inbox for the fuller explanation of each. Okay, question one was true. Okay. Uh, okay, question two, how many millions were killed? It was actually 100 million. I didn't realize that. That's a big number, boy. Question three was true. I got that right. So I got the first and the third right. Question four was zero. I got the fourth one right. question 5 was false. I got that correct as well. Question 6 was actually, I got it wrong, was all of the above. Okay. And question 7 was false. I got that right. So I got 2 wrong out of all the questions. Before you go, it says only 1% of the people who complete this quiz will take action to fight back to end the Marxist movement in America today. Will you be one of them? Okay. And then they're asking for a donation, of course. Right? Okay, so let's get out of this. That was fun, just for the sake of doing it. And let's see here. What's this one here? The agenda of equal outcomes leads to a suffocating project of social engineering, ethnic and gender parity, biological males in women's sports, etc. And all decent Americans should oppose these tyrannical policies, but which is the appropriate response? Inequality as a left-wing principle. I'm not going to get into that. It's like too long to get into that. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's go back to here. And we have here, how many of you over age of 50 plus with no tattoos? I'll wait. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, who's this? Howard Stern calls Donald Trump supporters morons. I'm in a nation of nincompoops. How would you react if he said this in front of you? I wouldn't react very nicely to him, that's for sure. I don't think anybody's political ideology or belief should have any effect on anything, especially calling people out for, what they think they are. Yeah, it's easy for him to sit and have $200 million and ridicule the average person. Yeah, he keeps forgetting that the average person is what made him wealthy. Yeah, all those people listening to him on the radio in New York. Yeah. Yeah, here's one. Dr. Anastasia Marie Lopez. Do you agree? So they put a mustache on a bunch of politicians and world leaders with the symbolic Hitler's mustache. Pretty stupid. Oh, here's one. Well, I'm not going to curse, but he says, who the F is the president right now? I don't know who's running the country. It's a little bit scary, though, especially in these times. Let's see here. What does this say? Image from FC. Oh, okay. Oh, here's an oldie but a goodie. We know that the FBI uncovered 20,000 images from Epstein's mansion in Manhattan, multiple hard drives and multiple CDs, and now they are sealed. This isn't an investigation, this is a cover-up. Yeah, I think Jeffrey Epstein definitely had a bunch of people boxed off in a corner on the that he could have really shaken up the country quite a bit. There were a lot of people, I believe, that really wanted him dead. Yeah. And I don't know if he actually committed suicide, so that was something definitely a cover-up there. Okay, here's something interesting. Delete one thing from the earth that you think would make it better. I wonder what that's going to be. I'll have to look for the answers in that one. It's going to get, that'll be pretty interesting to see what goes on there. So here's a gentleman in the UK. He's actually an imam that is saying, the law of Allah is superior to your laws. You cannot oppose and contradict what Allah says. We don't like your democracy. For Prime Minister Keir Starmer, the problem is British patriots. Either he doesn't understand, or he's in bad faith. In both cases, he must. He must what? He must resign. Again, that comes back to stating that if you're going to come to the West and the country invites you and greets you with open arms, it's not a good idea to criticize or try to impose your ways on an existing country. It's been in existence quite a long time, okay? So, have some respect for that country that let you come in and enjoy their freedoms. Here's another one. We want Sharia law. Now, this is, again, comes back to the same thing I was saying earlier. You can't do that. I don't think that's the way, to behave in a country that lets you come in and enjoy all their freedoms. And especially, I guess the UK is really under siege with this situation. Again, I don't know the actual numbers of Muslims in the UK in comparison to like the U.S. and other European countries, but yeah, it's not the way to do things. By those who do evil, but those who watch them without doing anything. Okay, here's an interesting quote from Albert Einstein. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. Very smart man, okay? Everyone will agree on that, I think. Is instilling children from young age, deeply influencing their belief. Okay, this is interesting. Somebody posted. Again, it comes back, it looks like to Britain. They must have a lot of Pakistani migrants there, because that's the flag I see here. So it says, the violent ideologies associated with Islam are instilled in children from a young age, deeply influencing their beliefs. Their ideologies lead to violence against those who oppose them. Attempts at friendship are not possible and likely to be dangerous for those who try. So, here we go again. So if your religion and you're inciting your children to hate and to be violent from a young age, this is not the way it should be. This is not. I can't believe that if Islam is truly teaching children to believe like this, and that every infidel is a enemy of Islam, then something needs to be changed, and it needs to be changed drastically. So, yeah, not good. Okay. So again, here it's again. I guess it's one of the main topics in the news and around the world. Welfare costs exploding in Germany. 47.3% of recipients are foreigners. New German data shows that a record number of welfare recipients are foreigners. So again, these Western countries that let these migrants come in and enjoy the fruits of their country and their democracies are taking a huge advantage of the welfare system, and I think they need to step back a little bit and really appreciate what these countries are doing for them. And yeah, it's not good. Not good. Uh, Also, you can always comment to me. I'll respond. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. I mean, there's so much going on. Uh, here's an interesting one. Yes, we know Stammer does not seem to care. Little wonder his supports are heading downhill fast. Okay, so again, this is in the UK. I guess the UK has one of the biggest problems, it looks like. So it says there's a group of protesters carrying a sign that says, "No democracy, we want just Islam." Not good. I actually read the Quran, and there are some things that I actually were not very happy with when I read it. You can get an English version of it if you're interested to read it. I would advise some people to read it. It's pretty interesting to see how their mentality about the religion in the world is. You'll get a bit of an insight of their mindset. Uh, so here's somebody who just put a truth about Islam. I don't know if this is a book, but it says, if your religion requires you to hate someone, you need a new religion. Well, there might be some truth to that. Yeah. So let's see here. It's the only thing somebody put in here. There's actually a caption. It's actually a cartoon, and it shows a gentleman. And it seems to be a Palestinian with his head coming off like a cover of a pot, and it says "garbage in" and "garbage out," and it's coming out of his mouth. So, okay. What's this? When your goat tells you she ain't on the pill. I don't quite get that one. Okay. Oh boy, it's really getting nasty. Then they have here, they have the Palestinian flag, and it says, "Allah, Allah, who is the F Allah?" Yeah, people, a lot of people responding here. Let's see here. I guess this was, I guess this was a response to the one that says people walking dogs. It's insulting to people of the Muslim faith. So someone put a picture of a little girl with a pretty nice sized dog, saying, "The only one protecting your family." And dogs will do that. Okay. All right, this one's a little interesting one. 3 phases of Muslim immigration. Number 1, few in number, oppressed Islam, play the victim, claim Islamophobia, more tolerant of others. 2, large minority, indignant Islam, threatening, demand Sharia law, intolerant of infidels. 3, militant, strict Sharia law, kill, subdue all infidels. Yeah, like I said, it's getting pretty heated up on X as far as the situation around the world with migrants and Islam. Over here. Okay, somebody put up this one here. Millions of illegals are flooding our nation. take a stand against open borders and sign your name. Oh, okay. It says, tell Bernie you're not ready to stop the invasion and close our southern border. Signature requested. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, as I said, there's a lot going on in the world, and there's so much I can continue talking about, but I'm going to cut it a little short right now, and I will continue because I think this is a good format, and people can actually see and discuss what's going on around the world. Yeah, X is interesting. It's very interesting. So until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.